It's time for more retrieval in Rainbow Six Vegas now. Two teams going head-to-head to take home 3 vital league points only in the match. The game content featured within the following program has been given a pan-European game information rating of 16+.
Hello and welcome to The Match, a show that brings you the very best in esports entertainment, only here on Xleague.tv. Tonight we bring you 2 of Xleague.tv's finest clubs who are going head-to-head in a Rainbow Six Vegas retrieval showdown. The pot of gold at the end of this match comes in the form of 3 precious Xleague.tv Rainbow Six League points. With only a few weeks left in the ladder and £1,000 up for grabs in the league finals, both teams will be looking to push ahead of the competition with a win tonight. Joining me, games commentator and all-around good guy, Stuart Saw, a.k.a. Tosspot. Stuart, what do you think about what's in store for us tonight?
Well, retrieval is end-to-end. We're going to have an exciting game, an exciting match. I can't wait.
Well, there you have it. Speaking of retrieval, let's have a look at tonight's rules.
This is retrieval. That's 2 teams racing to capture a single canister on the map. The canister, which shows up on the HUD as a white hazard icon, spawns at the center of the map and can easily be identified as this large silver object. Teams score points when the canister is dropped off at a containment bin near the other team's spawn point. The containment bin is easily identified as this large green box. When the canister is captured, the team not in possession has to stop the other team from reaching the drop-off point. Each time a team scores, a new canister appears on the map, and the cycle is repeated, with each map lasting 10 minutes. Only one person can carry the canister at any time. Once picked up, the opposing team is alerted to this by the opposing team's drop-off point appearing as a red icon on the HUD, while the carrier appears as a yellow star. If the canister is dropped before it reaches the drop-off point, it appears on the HUD as a grey icon. The 5 maps in order are Border Town, Casino Vault, Kill House, Streets, and Library. Players can choose from a range of weaponry to start with, including submachine gun, light machine gun, assault rifle, shotgun, and sniper rifle. Each team is also given 2 sets of grenades or gadgets, including frags, incendiaries, tear gas, smoke, flashbang, and a gas mask.
And there you have it. Retrieval is going to be the game tonight. Stuart, you've commentated on this before. What should we be expecting tonight?
Well, first of all, you're going to have matches that are going to go at a mile a minute. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be thrilling. Second of all, we'll see very, very quickly who's got their communication nailed, and that is going to be crucial to winning this game.
Of course, one of the most important aspects of this.
Yes, it is, because if you're managing 4 players, one's on defense, one on offense, then you have to mix it up, then it's really going to be a case of who's got that management skill.
Well, we're going to find out who has the management skill tonight, but before we get started, let's have a look at tonight's teams. Our first team, Skills and Kills. The first player, James Fernio, his gamer tag's Mr. Brightside. He's 18 years old and from Dagenham East. He's a student who averages about 20 hours per week gaming. Up next, Harry Welsh, aka Squirrel Basha. He's 17 years old and from Cobham. He works as a mechanic, and his favorite game is Halo 2. Our third player for Skills and Kills, Luke Cuddle, aka Cuddlefish. He's 17 years old, from Vigo, Kent, is a college student who averages 25 hours per week, and his favorite game is Rainbow Six Vegas. Finally, the captain of Skills and Kills, Luke Sibbins, aka Mr. Luke-tastic. You've seen him before. He's 18 years old, he's from Romford, London. He's a student who averages only about 10 hours per week. His favorite game, Final Fantasy. Our next team, captained by Phil Monday, is Noobs for War. Phil Monday is also known as N4W Spygon. He's 20 years old and from Salisbury. Up next, Alec Freeman. N4W Po424 is his gamer tag. He's 26 years old and from Honor Derby. His occupation is warehouse op, and he averages about 20 hours per week gaming. Up next, Philip Andrews, N4W Philbus is his gamer tag. He's 17 years old and from Milton Keynes. He works as a cashier for John Lewis and averages about 25 hours per week. His favorite games? Gears for War. Finally, Jamie Prichter, N4W Jammy is his gamer tag. He's 16 years old and from Swindon. His occupation is student and he averages about 25 hours a week. And now let's go to Connor in the match arena with the two team captains.
Philip, what kind of strategy do you have in store today?
We're probably going to go for a total chaos blitz screen, cause massive havoc, and it looked very confusing, but we know what we're doing. We just thrive under the chaos, and just hopefully the team will be totally confused and we'll take the win.
Wonderful. Is team talk a vital aspect of this game?
It's all about team talk, communication. We picked up on Gears, so hopefully we have good team talks, but it's a major part. If you're not talking to your team, you don't know what they're doing, what's happening on the map. So it's a real vital part of the game.
Wonderful, thank you. Now, Luke, which map do you think your team will do well at?
I think the best map we'll be playing is probably Baldertown, the first map. That's the one we play the most for retrieval, and we should do pretty well on it.
Wonderful, and now what kinds of weapons are your team going to use today?
Oh, it depends what map. A big map like Baldertown, we use assault rifles because it's long range rather than close range. But a map like Casino Vault, it's all about the SMGs.
Wonderful, well thank you very much.
A lot of chat there about communication, Stuart.
Yeah, that was the point that I made earlier. If you can nail that, then you can almost make it as if you got 5 players.
Well, first map coming up is Border Town. Lots of open spaces in this map. What do you think the teams are going to have to do to get to the canister first?
Well, each and every map has its sort of own flavor, you could say. And Border Town requires a certain skill to master it. You have to be able to take care of big open spaces. Otherwise, you're just going to get ripped apart pretty quickly.
So, indoors, the actual canister is located in here. So both teams start outside. One of the teams gets to start actually on top of a church, which we're going to see right now. This team, Skills and Kills, doesn't get to start on top of the church. They start at the opposite end of the map. And Mr. Brightside right now moving in down towards the canister right now, and one of his teammates here is leading the way.
Grenade going up in front of him. Brightside will pick up the canister, and an early grab there as Brightside's going to try and make his way out of there for the Skills and Kill side. If he can get out of there, he's seen a few grenades, but in all honesty, no one's tried to shut him down enough. And, well, for my money here, Mike, he's getting away too easily.
It looks like right now Noobs for War are going to have to go on the defense now and get back to the church and really take control of their location where the other team has to put the canister.
Yep, Bash has just laid in some support fire there. Nice frag coming in. But with Mr. Brightside here, with that objective moving away pretty quickly, he's going towards the canister. That's the green object on your screen. If he gets in there unopposed, I'll eat my hat. How no one has stopped him yet is unbelievable.
And Poe424 right now inside the church. He's watching the depot center, but he's actually downstairs in the basement, a very good hiding spot to surprise attack a team that's about to do a drop-off.
Yeah, most definitely. Brightside taking all the time in the world here to run this one home. His side are up by 1 frag, but this canister cap will add another 10 to the score. Basher here is the man that is going to try and hold on and stop anyone going forward, but thus far no one's there at all. In fact, he's pushing forward himself. So at the moment, it's Mr. Brightside looking to push forward with that objective.
And Brightside right now, actually known as one of the shooters on the team. He's the actual captain too. And he, sorry, he's not the captain, but he's moving in right now, followed by quite a few number of his players. So good support from Skills and Kills so far.
He does have the support, but sooner or later, they're going to have to push forward and go through. Here is Spygon. He's holding on to the canister capture point here, and the longer he can hold that away, the longer Mr. Brightside, on your screen now, is left outside. What they'll want to do at this point is sandwich Brightside. Catch him where he can't get out. You see the tracer fire coming in, but Brightside's still standing.
Taking a bit of damage there, as you saw. A screen going blurry. Right now, though, Monday comes in. The canisters drop. Brightside goes down. Good play from Noobs for War.
Excellent work. They defended that church with all their holiness, and they managed to clear out the incoming. Now Spygon's picked up that canister himself. He's going to go to his own bin to drop that one off, and at the moment he's got all the backing in the world. Charging forward, no sign of the skills for kill side, and Spygon is going to run this one straight across the other side of that. This is what we talked about. It's a big map, and if you can't control the open spaces, you will be torn apart.
And Skills and Kills now going on the defense. The first few minutes of the map, we saw Mr. Brightside on offense with the canister. Now it's the other captain's turn in Phil Monday, Spygon.
Squirrel Basher trying to lay down the fire. This is, well, what? You can see where he wants to put it, Spygon. That's the green object, but he's shut down. Not going to get anywhere near there, and Squirrel Basher will come up with the frag. Now they're going to push forward and try to reclaim that canister. However, there's a middle of a firefight going out there, and that canister is, well, one poor piggy in the middle.
Squirrel Basher, 17 meters away. So close, yet so far away. Noobs for War doing a very good job of defending the canister right now, which was just dropped by their captain, Spygon. Good kill from Noobs for War. Po424 right now on top of the church. He's taking some covering fire for his team, but not doing much. And Mr. Brightside taken out there.
Yeah, Squirrel Basher just before then did pick up some 2 frags on Jammy and Spygon doing his job. He's locking every avenue down that he can find, and thus far he's been so crucial to this operation. However, whilst that canister is still down, it's been reset, and it's now going to be picked up by Cuttlefish, and that will allow the Skills for Kill side to get out of there and try again.
Skills and Kills actually mentioning to me before the match that Cuttlefish will be the player that will be looking to go for the canister each round. And now we're seeing a bit of a tactic change here with him actually going for it this time. Before Mr. Brightside was the player to go for it. So hopefully this will change their fortunes.
Well, Cuttlefish is going to make his way through. You usually designate the flag running, if you will, to your weakest shooter. So I'm not so sure whether Cuttlefish is going to be the is going to be able to defend himself on his own. Luke Tastic is going to try and take it to them. He's just dropped one, and now he's going to look for a second frag. He's got the objective trying to make his way forward as well, but it's not going to happen. And Luke Tastic shut down, and Spygon now on the avenging.
Spygon with an excellent kill. He's using the AK-47. Of course, we are using unlocked weapons on here. There's a few restrictions. The Spaz and Desert Eagle, not all players in this map have those weapons, so they won't be using them. And right now, Cuttlefish entering the church.
Looking to take this one home. Shut down. Is going straight to hell. And now he's going to make his way through. That canister now is lying on the church doorstep, still not been picked back up at the moment. But as it lays down on the floor of the church, only the Bibles can protect it.
Excellent defense from Po424 from Noobs for War. They're spawning on top of this very building here, the church. Getting downstairs very quick now. Philbus comes in.
He has the canister with him, and he's escorting it out of there. If he can run this one home, then it'll be good. But at the moment, you're seeing what I was talking about earlier, end-to-end, no one able to land a capture. So at the moment, only frags separate these two teams, and there's just one in it. What an excellent start.
Right now, Noobs for War trailing by 1 point, 15-14 right now for Skills and Kills.
And Philbus is going to try to make the difference. If he can pick that one up, he'll make it 24-15. That's the important factor of these canisters. They give you 10 points and they can win you the game. And if they don't, if neither team's able to capture a canister, then we're going to go down to a very, very tense final fragging.
Squirrel Basher now, he's defending the depot. Jammy taken out there by Mr. Lutastic.
Well, I'll tell you what, time has flied as we've had so much fun in this one, and there's only 3 minutes to go. That means that someone's got to get one of these objectives home, otherwise they're in real trouble. Noobs for War are down by 2 frags. They're the Bravo team on your scoreboard. And Philbus with that objective and that canister on his back is, well, under fire, but he'll defend himself, shutting down one. Now looking for someone else, and Mr. Brightside that he picked off there. He just can't run it home yet. Excellent work from Philbus. And I'll tell you what, Noobs for War, they know where that trigger is.
Philbus leading by example right here. Keeping it very close. He takes his team into the lead there with those 2 frags. And for W. Philbus, of course, the captain, Phil Monday. His team now making a hard push towards the depot station. They have the canister as they move in.
If they get shut down here, they are going to be held off. Grenades coming in, and this is going to be a manic crossfire on that canister deployment. He pushes it forward. It takes a few seconds to put it in. Philbus is going to go for it. He's taking fire from the left, but he's got cover. Is he going to make it? He just does! And that'll be 10 points for the Nuke for War with only a second to spare on that canister.
Unbelievable. Philip Monday, the captain of